Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Mr. Hino with Miss Hino's Lego Robotics. Today's video, I'm going to go ahead and give you basically the blueprint of what I've been doing for my online virtual robotics class. So if you want to see that, stay with me. And after watching this video, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right there. Come on, I know you can do it. So for those of you that are looking for robotics videos, this might be a little disappointing for you as far as not seeing the actual robots, but right now myself and a lot of teachers are trying to navigate this virtual online teaching. So sorry if a lot of my videos are going to be geared that way, but a lot of people are looking for those videos right now. So I'm just trying to be a help. So today's video, I'm going to basically kind of break it down for you because I'm a visual person. I'd like to see my lesson plan visually so I can kind of see where my lesson will go and how much time everything takes. So that's what I'm going to basically do, is kind of break it down for you. I don't know how long your sessions are going to be, but my sessions are an hour and a half. And sometimes do I take all of that time? No, but I'm trying to fill up what that is going to look like. So I'm going to break it down for you today. Okay. So what we're going to first do is start as soon as my students come in to the robotics session. They see a video journal. So let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. Okay, so this robotics video journal is going to be a Google Doc that I will send all my students. So let me go ahead and quickly go through the directions and what my students do. So this is going to be something that my students see right away. I'm just not a huge fan of wasting time. So if we were in a regular class setting, my students would be doing this the moment they came in the door. But with these virtual online sessions, so this is something they do as soon as they log on to the Meet. So it's the directions. Watch the video link. So the link is right here, and there will be a YouTube link. And I try not to make every video about robotics. I mean, it is robotics class, but sometimes I like to mix it up with, something that's just neat, but maybe it has nothing to do with robotics. So most of the time it is. And answer the following questions about what you see and predict. Highlight your answers in yellow. There's just a lot of black text, so I have them highlighted in yellow just so I'm able to see it better. So this particular video was about Flippy. Flippy's a robot that Cali Burger, it's in Pasadena here in California. They basically use a robot arm to flip the burgers. And Flippy can see through a camera if the burger is raw, if it's ready to be flipped, if it's cooked. And so Flippy basically will just flip it on the grill. He'll actually take the burger off the grill. So if you get a chance, I'll leave this link to Flippy in the description. But basically my students will watch the video, and I try to make the video super short, like 2 minutes. Just because I don't want to eat up too much class time, but just enough time for me to take attendance, make sure I don't mess up on attendance, because, when we're doing the online sessions, it's hard to, students pop in late. Sometimes they'll lose connection. So I just want those first. This actually should take 5 minutes, 2 minutes to watch the video, and I give my students about 3 minutes to answer the questions. So that's plenty of time for me to take attendance and just make sure I don't mess that up. So 2 of the questions, I have it from the video. And the third one is just a prediction. I usually don't mark it wrong because they're just making a guess. So 2 questions and a prediction question. And then my classes right now, depending on the schedule, I might see them 3 or 2 times a week. So depending on how many times I see my class determines how many journals they will have. And then, the last session of the week, I would just have them turn this Google Doc in. Okay, everybody, so there's the video journal. So the video journal should take about, I'd say, 5 to 7 minutes. Again, it's just that time for me to take attendance. My students can learn about something in robotics, answer questions, and then turn that in. We have student support time during the day. So if students don't finish, I just tell them, hey, just hop on it and finish it then. They know it's due on the last meeting day of the week. So, if they don't finish, they can just use their other days to get that done. So, video journal, about 5 to 7 minutes. My next item now is going to be just a review of where we were in the last class meeting. So for those of you that have been watching my videos, I do the Vex VR. So the next thing is going to be a review as far as, okay, give me a thumbs up for those of you that are still doing your dynamic wall maze. Give me a thumbs up if you finished that and moved on to your castle crasher. Give me a thumbs up if you have finished your castle crasher and you're now going to go to your initial writing. So I'm just trying to review where everybody should be, maybe give a little bit of encouragement to those that are behind, saying, hey, maybe use your student support time today to catch up. This is due then, this is due on this date. Just to review, because our schedule makes it so that I don't see a class from Monday. I don't see them until Wednesday. So they've had plenty of time to go to other classes, forget about what we were doing. So it's just a recap. And that recap might involve introducing something new also. So this review could be 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes if I'm having to show something new. I would have to actually present on, the Google Meet. I might have to say, everybody look at my screen. This is how you do Castle Crasher. That's hard to say 3 times really fast. But if I'm introducing that, I might take, more time than just 10 minutes to do a review. So this review could be 10 minutes. It could be 20 minutes if I'm introducing something new. So it kind of depends. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is, for those of you that don't know what asynchronous is, asynchronous right now, for those of us doing virtual online lessons, asynchronous is just time where the students are doing something on their own, but they're still within the Google Meet. So I might say, okay, everybody, we're all doing a lesson together. That's synchronous. If I'm having them go to Vex VR, that would be asynchronous, where I'd say, okay, everybody, you guys got 15 minutes, go to Vex VR and continue what project you're doing. So some might go to the wall maze, some might go to Castle Crasher, some might go to do their letter. So it kind of depends, but everybody, because it's asynchronous, is working at their own pace. So this next item, I usually give my students 15 minutes to go to Vex VR and do their asynchronous work, whatever project they're working on. And then finishing off that, I'll say, all right, everybody, I have my phone on a timer. So when those 15 minutes are up, everybody just knows to hop back into our synchronous meeting. And then I might say, okay, everybody, let's go over any questions you might have, throw them down in the chat or unmute your mic. Tell us anything that you learned. Just some heads up for folks that might, if I'm heading to Castle Crasher and somebody has a great idea, I can hear that great idea. I can learn progress. So if Johnny is super ahead, he can tell me that. If Susie is really behind, she can tell me that. So it's just kind of a catch-up time for me. If there's any tech issues, if there's anybody having a problem, that's where I want to know. And then we finish off our class period where I will say to everybody who's good, I said, if you guys are super good, you know what you're doing, I usually tell them, I'm going to give you my official wave goodbye. That's my signal that they can leave the session. And I always give about 10 minutes before the time is up to answer any questions people have. So this last 10 minutes of my class schedule, I let everybody go. That's good. Mr. I'm good. Everything's fine. 10 minutes, because I just don't want to take up time for students who know what's going on. I want them to be gone so the people that really need help are just right there. So what I've done last week is I actually had a student present their screen in the Google Meet. They're able to say, Mr. look at my robot in the maze. I was having a hard time right here. Can you help me? So that way I don't feel like, hey, the whole class is waiting for me to finish to help this one person. So the whole class is gone. I'm helping one person, 2 people. Mr. Hino, when is this due? Mr. Hino, I don't get this question in my journal. So it's just a chance for me to talk one-on-one with students who really have those questions, kind of like you would a regular class. You know, everybody leaves and some kids stick around to ask questions. And then that's my time. And that's pretty much the schedule I try to stick with every day. And so the students, they just, students just want to know, they just want to have that routine. So they're just used to that routine already where they just know, okay, this is next. If I have a question, Miss Hino always has that 10 minutes at the end so I can wait for then. And then I'm done. I might look through the chat to see if I missed any questions. And then I just get my students ready for the next class session. So that's my schedule, you guys. It's not super anything wow. I'm not, blowing away anybody. I'm just trying to take this one day at a time. And students, they're having tech issues. And so it's one of those things where I don't panic. I just go, hey guys, if I need to extend deadlines, because not everybody's on the same device. Not everybody has the same tech knowledge. So I'm just trying to get, everybody to just not panic and go, okay, this is new and I'm going to learn this. And you know what? That's the main goal through all this, is if the kids are learning and they're trying their best, that's all we can hope for, right? Okay, so everybody, that's my schedule. If you guys have any questions about it, for those of you that are starting it, you've already started it and you got some questions. I'm not trying to say mine's perfect yet. Man, there's some things every day I'm learning, and that's why I'm hopping on here to let you guys know. So throw down those questions if you got it. If not, I will see you next time. I am Mr. Hino from Miss Hino's Robotics. I'm out.
He's out.
He's out.
We got this.
We got this.
We got this, guys.
Hey guys, Mr. Hino here. Thank you so much for watching. And if you love robotics, don't forget to check out these videos also because they're cool. Okay guys, take care.